Hi, just wanted to let you know I've just got a bit of a sinus infection, so I may cough and I might not be very clear when I'm talking to you, but I do apologize. So this is a follow-on training just to explain a little bit about finding a topic and an idea for your challenge. I've had some questions, which I want plenty of questions in our challenge because that's how you learn. And if you learn different ways of doing things and you've got tools that are going to expand your business, the knowledge that's going to help you grow into the potential that you have for tomorrow. Okay. So, working through your challenge workbook, which is uploaded yesterday, got all the tools and information to understand what a challenge is, how to go about doing it, setting boundaries, etc. So, part of the workbook was also giving you information about what you can ask questions for yourself and work out who your what the topic is, what the idea is, who the participants are, so on and so forth. Now, also, what maybe your leading offer, because remember that challenges are lead magnet. So you may be an entrepreneur, you may be an affiliate marketer, you may be a real estate agent, you may be a teacher, you may be whatever. It doesn't really matter. All of it works exactly the same. It's the same principle, and you just utilize that system to use it for your business. So I've uploaded and today in the today's challenge, which is the next task, the Niche Finder workbook. Now, the Niche Finder workbook is absolutely an essential tool to have. Now, in that, your niche would be whoever your target is, whoever you're targeting. Who if you're working to work out who the niche, what the niche is, what they need, what their pain points are, etc. So obviously, when you find that out, so when you're going through this workbook, it is excellent. It's got so much information. You may have a couple of different targets to work for different offers that you have. So the challenge will be one target, one topic and idea per challenge. Don't mix it up. Don't make it murky and dirty. We just want clear, concise information. We want the challenges. I've talked about it. It's not a full course. It's just a lead in, giving them something. They're going to have an outcome, a transformation if they've actually participated and actively participated in the challenge. That's what they'll come out with. And that's what you'll find how to work through in the Niche Finder workbook. So it's going to work out your audience, your participants. You will then work out what their pain points are, what they need, and that is where the gold happens actually. That's where you're going to go in and you're going to work out, okay, I'm going to do a challenge on dot, 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 because that's their pain point. And then from there, you'll go work out and go through what else you can offer as a lead in for later on to offer them at the end of your challenge. So it's a way of taking it out of your head and overthinking and becoming overwhelmed with it, and using these tools and these guides are specifically for that. I've used these in my business for years and they are just, like I said, magic. Now, the other thing too that I've actually popped into the challenge for today as our other task is, and there's a prompt there for you to pop into ChatGPT or whatever AI you're using. It might be Claude or whatever, Google AI. And once you've gone through the Niche Finder workbook, you will know who your participants are, who your audience is. You'll pop in the vacant spots that I've left for you to put in your information, take the entire prompt and take it to ChatGPT. All right. So when you've done that, you'll come back and it'll give you can then ask as well when you're doing it. It'll have the information also in the prompt for the day. Will also give me 5 ideas for a challenge topic, an idea for that participant, and then give me 5 ideas for a lead-in offer later. Because you're not doing a challenge to be everyone's buddy. You're in business, and sure, I mean, growing a community is amazing, and having that connection is amazing because Facebook is the platform for it. that's where we are, nurturing our audience and having this communication and everything. But let's face it, you've got to eat. And if you don't make money, you're not going to eat or pay your bills. So you just want to keep something nice and simple. It does dot, 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 ends in a result, makes them feel whatever. And then you've got an offer to offer them into later. Now, keep in mind that when you have that offer to offer into them later, then you've got more connection. So as the challenge goes on, I'll just quickly drop it in here, but as the challenge goes on, I'm going to give you a bit of a tip. Just having someone see your post on Facebook or, DM it or, whatever, email marketing that you've got, and they actually join your challenge, they've joined your challenge. If you are not communicating with them and haven't led them into the challenge through an email, you really want to get their email, because what happens with a challenge, and this will happen with you guys because I've already seen it. There's about 10 people who are participating. There's 19 people doing the challenge, and, do it at your own pace. And I'm not here to judge anybody, and I'm here to train you because this is what I do for a job, and I've been doing this for years. Human nature is, wow, I've got to have FOMO. I want it right now. If it's not giving them instant gratification or they feel like they're going to do something, I mean anything, read through something, they won't do it. The people who will gain the most from this training are the people who really want to grow and learn something new that they haven't utilized before, and have the tools that are going to help them grow their business and help them grow themselves. It's just the way that it is. Those that need it will use it, and those that don't need it, or those that really probably still need it, but it's too much hard work, oh, I've got this and that going on, that's your business and that's fine. But I'm just saying, this is how people are. So what you want to do is, when you do have them join the challenge, a couple of really cool things to do is to coincide as a companion to each challenge every single day. Whatever you're posting in your challenge is exactly the same information that they receive by email every day. Okay, so it's a reminder. Oh, hey, don't forget we've got the challenge on today. This is the next such and such. I was thinking of you. I hope you're doing well. Something that's checking in on their wellness and how they're going, and then drop your task. So what's happening is you are giving them not only the Facebook challenge that they're going to pop in and out, you're giving them a reminder. So you've taken the time out. So for them, they feel like, okay, oh, I can see. So just in case you missed it. So you're actually forming a bit of a relationship, and you're enhancing that relationship by offering this as well. So it's giving them another bit of a bonus, and it's giving you an avenue to communicate once the challenge is finished. Oh, it could become a workshop later. And this is another one I've done before when I've done challenges. A challenge is a quick challenge, and then it's led into a workshop, which is obviously a monetary workshop that might have different tiers and prices or whatever. So that's really important. Because the transformation that is always at the end of a challenge, after as well as outcome, the transformation is how you made them feel. They never, ever forget how you made them feel. DMs are not personal. We're so used to communicating in a DM, with friends or, appointments and things like that. And that's fine, but it really isn't personal. We want this to be personal. That person wants you to be speaking only to them. They want you to give them something that's going to help them with their pain point. They want you to give them an outcome that's a result that's going to answer or fix the problem that they have, or partially solve the problem that they have. And they want to feel fantastic or good or heard or seen or whatever at the end. And that's the most important thing. As humans, we live on our senses. Our thought processes flip off, and that it sparks an emotional response within our body, which is hormonal. So that is how we are. That gives us a sense of knowing what's going to happen in a situation. Now, we don't want to cause panic. We don't want them to go into flight or fight. We want them to feel that they have something that's going to give them promise and give them, potential for growth. So I'm not saying, unpack, a massive big box of goodies and give them everything like that, because that's not what it is. They have to work for it. But this is why challenges are just fantastic. So I hope that's answered any questions, but also don't make it difficult for yourself. Don't, feel freaked out and overwhelmed. I know, like I talk about this before, everyone has their own language, and a language would be I'm kinesthetic and I have ADHD, and I'm kinesthetic and I am very sensory, and I can think of something, spatially, from building and things like that and creating things. I don't need to measure things, and I can do things perfectly because that is how my brain is. I'm not logical or analytical. So I just might not speak the same language as somebody that is logical or analytical. Doesn't mean I don't understand them or respect that. I just don't get it. It's just because my brain isn't, doesn't function that way. So we're not broken. We're just all a little bit different. So you've got to understand that you're speaking you want to speak the language of your audience. Otherwise, you're not going to hit the mark and the target at all. I hope that was helpful. I'll see you in the next training.